Hello and welcome to What's in this week's Oban Times with me, Sandy Neal.
And me, Kathy Griffiths.
And once again, we've got a packed paper this week. Kathy, tell us what you've been up to.
Well, we've got a gorgeous photo on the front page of Oban's first baby to be born in 2022. And that's little Storm Stewart, who was in a bit of a rush. She arrived in a bit of a whirlwind. Mum was due to go off to Paisley to have her, but they got as far as Coll Bridge with the blue lights flashing. And the midwife said, no, we need to turn around. It's time to push. So basically, they just managed to get through the doors of Oban Hospital, and Storm made her big world debut. And Dad managed to get there just in the nick of time as well. So we've got to have a look at that photo. It's absolutely lovely. She's beautiful. So congratulations on Storm's arrival. And we've also got news that Dunollie Castle Museum and Grounds, they're having a bit of a celebration because they've been awarded a lottery heritage grant of more than £114,000 to do more work on their grounds and to spend on some community activities, linking them with folks in the area. Now, to do all of that, they're actually looking for some more volunteers to help them as well. So if you're interested, get in touch with them. And people over on Coll, well, they've been having a bit of a health check recently. The big bosses from NHS Highland and from the Argyll and Bute Health Social Care Partnership actually went over on a fact-finding mission to have a look at the state of healthcare on the island. And the locals, the community councillors, tell me it was a fruitful and productive meeting. So we'll see what comes off that. They've got a GP on the island, but they haven't had a permanent nurse there for quite a long time. The nurse's house is actually in a really bad state of health itself. So there's calls for something to be done so accommodation can be found. Sandy.
Well, Kathy, there's no light at the end of the tunnel for Mull, the island's ferry group has said, as they slam a Scottish government plan to build tunnels or bridges from Oban to Craignure and across the Sounds of Harris and Barra. Instead of this grandiose distraction, the Mull and Iona Ferry Committee wants existing ferry services improved. Then moving on to Islay, competition for space on Islay's ferries will be even hotter this summer, the island's ferry group has warned, unless CalMac heeds its advice to increase capacity in the face of rising record demand. And finally, for me, plans for a drone hub to service Scotland's islands with unmanned flights have taken a major step forward with the investment of new UK funds. The hub at Oban Airport will be a high-tech base for electronically powered drones, transporting medicines, biological samples and cargo between the Hebrides and the mainland. And it will operate beside a world-leading training facility to be built nearby. I think that'll do us for this week. To read all this week's stories, pick up a copy of the Oban Times from supermarkets, local stores and petrol stations. You can read all our stories online at www.obantimes.co.uk, and you can subscribe to our page-turning digital edition there as well. Here at the Oban Times, we're always happy to hear from you, so stay in touch, tell us your stories and share your photos. You can contact us by calling 01631 568 000, emailing editor@obantimes.co.uk or messaging us on Facebook. So until next time, it's goodbye from me, Sandy Neal.
And goodbye from me, Kathy Griffiths. Bye.
Bye.